Hi, what's poppin'? It's your boy Big Rich, Queens, New York City, where we get busy. Mob Story Season 3. I told you we'd be back. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, come on in, wipe your feet on the rug, throw some smoke in the atmosphere. You hear me there? I just lit up some sour diesel. Sunshine for the soul, as I like to say. And of course, we'd like to thank Luigi Mealy for sponsoring today's video. LTC Nutrition and Performance. DM or email to join. Health is wealth. Thank you, Luigi. Let's get right into business. The next article coming out of the way of Cosa Nostra News by my man Ed Scarpo. Salute to you, sir, and Happy New Year. Bonanno crime family associate with drug dealing history indicted for what else? Drug dealing. A New Jersey-based Bonanno crime family associate who was once a member of Nicky Santora's crew and who has a history of drug dealing was indicted with another man for drug dealing. The associate, Richard Richie Cindy, 56 of Fort Lee, New Jersey, was indicted in September along Robert Bobby Ingrao, 75 of Lodi, New Jersey, according to the U.S. Attorney, Northern District of New York, Carla B. Friedman. Cindy and Ingrao were each charged with conspiring, possessing, and intending to distribute 5 kilograms or more of cocaine. Hell of a drug. Cindy was arraigned on October 19 before United States Magistrate Judge Daniel J. Stewart and released with conditions. Ingrao was to be arraigned at a later date. On April 2, 2021, Ingrao was driving a blue 28 Jeep Grand Cherokee north on Interstate 87, according to a criminal complaint previously filed against him. New York State troopers pulled him over, and he told them he was returning the vehicle to Schenectady. Troopers, discovering Ingrao lacked a driver's license, arrested him and towed the Jeep. 9 kilos of cocaine, and you're driving without a driver's license. Bravo. While taking an inventory of the Jeep's content, troopers discovered a trap in the trunk that was concealing 9 kilograms of cocaine. Also being investigated in connection with the seizure of the cocaine are Jeffrey Civitello Jr., 22 of Albany, who is reportedly the owner of the Jeep, and his father, who has prior federal convictions for cocaine trafficking. Civitello was not in the Jeep during the stop, but investigators spotted him and his father, Jeffrey Sr., 2 days before the DEA seizure when they were meeting with Cindy and Ingrao and a third man, Christopher Kelly, 54, of Brooklyn, to lend the trio the vehicle. It's just too many people involved. I mean, that's just my opinion. There's a lot of people here just to take 9 kilos of coke from point A to point B. On October 21st, federal drug investigators raided Civitello Jr.'s penthouse apartment on the top floor of a building in Schenectady on Albany Street, seizing 75 pounds of marijuana, loaded weapons, and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Civitello Jr. now faces federal drug and weapons charges in Albany and is also being investigated for the cocaine trafficking case. He has pled not guilty and is being held in the Albany County Jail. Working to convince U.S. Magistrate Judge Daniel Stewart to reconsider an earlier order to detain Civitello Jr. without bail, Syracuse-based attorneys Robert G. Wells and Derek S. Andrews sent the judge letters from Civitello's mother, sister, and other family members, among others, to attest to Civitello Jr.'s good character. They also sent photos of the defendant. In one photo, a tattoo on his arm is visible that states La Familia y Tutto, the family is everything. As for Cindy, in July 2016, he was busted in Manhattan for part of a $15 million drug ring led by members and associates of New York's Gambino, Bonanno, Genovese, and Colombo crime families. 22 were caught in the dragnet and faced charges for participating in the lucrative drug smuggling network that shipped marijuana from California to New York. Cindy and John Kelly were the accused ringleaders of the operation, which shipped hundreds of pounds of medical-grade marijuana, according to the Manhattan District Attorney's Office. The crew shipped about 350 pounds of weed a month between February and 2014 and November of 2015, making approximately $15 million during that period. It's good money. The pot was shipped via the U.S. Postal Service in packages weighing up to 15 pounds or vans carrying up to 150 pounds from coast to coast. Dragged into the case after his complaints about another co-defendant owing him money were caught on wiretap was longtime Gambino family captain Michael Mickey Boy Paradiso, who, according to Gangland News, may today be serving as the family's consigliere, or the number 3 man in the crime family's hierarchy. Mike supposedly got the big bump in the wake of the March March 2019 murder of Gambino underboss Francesco Frank Cali. On May 18, 2017, Sind was sentenced to 5 years probation and a forfeiture of approximately $11,800. Sind was also one of 9 busted in July of 2013 for being part of a Bonanno family crew. In a June 2011 recording, Sind discussed the sale of 3,000 Viagra and Cialis pills with longtime Bonanno wise guy Nicky Santora. NYPD Detective Angelo Barone testified. The state claimed that Capo Santora was in charge of an internet gambling site and also sold prescription drugs such as Oxy and Viagra on the black market. Santora, who was part of the Donnie Brasco case, died in 2018. First of all, there's a pattern here. Still with the recordings, people are getting caught on tape. After all this time, why people are still using electronic devices that could be monitored, it baffles me. You got a guy driving a car with 9 kilos of coke in the trunk, and you're telling me that you don't think you should have a license? Listen, when you're breaking the law, don't break the law. You understand what I'm saying? If you're going to transport something, at least have a legal license. Come on. It's just ridiculous. It's this disgraziad behavior is what it is. Luigi Mealy, thank you for sponsoring today's video. LTC Nutrition and Performance. DM or email to join. Health is Wealth. Mob Story Season 3. We're back in business. Like, comment, and share. Let me know what you're smoking on. Let me know what city you're smoking in. Like I said, I just lit up some sour diesel. I got a nice cup of Italian espresso, and it's going to be a beautiful day. We'll talk soon. Salute.